What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. My name is Trey Jones. Today we are talking about panic attacks. To be more specific, what does a panic attack feel like? Maybe you're wondering, what's the fuss about? I heard panic attacks are harmless. You're trying to, figure that out. This video is for you. Maybe you have a family member, a friend or a loved one that's dealing with panic attacks. You're trying to get a different perspective, so you can help them or relate with them. That's good of you, and this video is for you. Maybe you deal with panic attacks or panic disorder and you're just trying to hear my side of the story. My intentions are to satisfy all three of those questions or curiosities with this video. So the average human will have 1 to 2 panic attacks in their life. There are many that will be lucky and never deal with a panic attack. But then some of us have panic disorder and have them all the time, if not daily. For me, I would have 5 to 10 every single day. Now, there were a lot of differences in these panic attacks, and no 2 panic attacks are the same as far as I'm concerned. But there was something that they all had in common. When it first happened, whether it was the first one or the 3,000th time that I was having a panic attack, when it first happened and the adrenaline pushes out and you have that heart palpitation and your body gets going into fight or flight mode and things get serious really quickly, they were equally as scary and terrifying right when it started, and nothing else mattered. Nobody could rationalize with me. Nobody could help me when it first began. Things did get better as I recovered. They got shorter. There were more time in between the occurrences of these panic attacks. And I was able to use methods to help me, shorten these. But when it first started, my body was in fight or flight response. I was trying to get away from danger. I was trying to fight it off. The problem was that danger was not real. That danger was not real. So I had to deal with all the symptoms and the horrors of panic attacks. My panic disorder did not care if I was in a marketplace or a mall. It didn't care if I was in church. It didn't care if I was on a plane. It didn't care if I was with family members on a holiday or in a car. Didn't care. Didn't care if I was a manager at a job. It happened when it wanted to. Now, I will say that certain things did trigger it, but then I had panic attacks and they came out of nowhere. When it happens, your body is trying to fight something off or run away. So your adrenaline pumps out in your body. I don't know how to explain it any other way, but it was cold. My stomach was cold, and it was like it was rushing down to my lower body, circulating into everything else. My heart was beating out of my chest. Boom, 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 boom. My blood pressure shoots up. My vision would get blurry. The very first panic attack I had, things got so intense so quickly, I was hallucinating. You almost get tunnel vision. You block out everything. Some of us dealt with depersonalization. I dealt with that, feeling detached. There was an impending doom that many people, including myself, dealt with. Something bad was going to happen. See, my mind didn't realize that there was no real danger. But something in my mind was about to happen. I was about to die. I was about to die. Shortly after the adrenaline and the palpitations get going, things get tense. 90% of anxiety symptoms, in my opinion, my personal opinion, are caused by muscle tension. The amount of muscle tension that your body goes through during a panic attack is unbelievable. After the first panic attack that I had that lasted 6 hours, my chest hurt for 3 weeks. 3 weeks. That is unbelievable. My body would get tense. My chest would hurt so bad. Now, this chest pain could be different. It could be jabbing, stabbing, radiating, crushing, or just a dull ache. But it always hurt when I had panic attacks. I would start to sweat. I would have chills. I would have tingling. I would have numbness. This usually led to me jumping on Google to self-diagnose or to rush to the ER, go to the hospital. If I was driving, I would have to get out of the car, do push-ups, jumping jacks, splash cold water on my head. You name it, I tried it. Panic attacks did not give a crap. They were one of the most terrifying things that I've ever gone through. Nobody could help me in that moment. I just want you to know what it feels like, and hopefully I can paint a vivid picture of that. The adrenaline, the palpitations, the chest pains, the horrible symptoms, blocking things out, tunnel vision, blurry vision, and I'm just naming a few things that were terrifying for me. But there are thousands of symptoms that people deal with when they deal with panic attacks. The impending doom was one of the worst because I felt like I was going to die. Immediately after my panic attack would hit me, I would start pacing. I could not sit still. If I was sitting still, I thought I was more vulnerable to death, which is funny because that's what that fight or flight response, that's what it's there for, to get us away. So it's almost impossible to sit in one spot. But guys, this crippled me. I just wanted to share my story with that. If you know anybody going through this, please direct them to my channel. I help people out with that. All of my tips for anxiety are down below, so make sure that you check those out. If you haven't tried therapy for this, guys, I encourage you to do it. That's something that I didn't give a shot. Therapy, I made up the excuses of money. I made up the excuses of not wanting to travel to do it, nor did I think it could help me. But there's therapy down below that is affordable. It's cheaper than in person. You can do it like we're talking here on the phone. You don't have to leave your home, and you can choose from a lot of different people. It could make your 5 years into maybe 1.5, 2 years, just getting a different perspective, So try that out if you haven't. Make sure that you meditate, you journal every single day. Make sure that you're making lifestyle changes and exercising and eating right. But you got to figure out what the root cause of your anxiety is. Make sure that you're doing that actively and proactively every single day. That's how you beat this. The panic attacks get shorter, the time in between them gets bigger. And that's how I recovered. So all my tips are down below. My social media is down there. If you got value, guys, please hit the like button and make sure that you subscribe. And if you have subscribed, hit the bell so you get notifications whenever my videos come out. Okay? So make sure that you do that, guys. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the video. I love you guys. And until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Keep fighting.